Have you ever felt like your family was falling apart, like sickness and brokenness had taken residence in your home, and you wondered if God even cares? Maybe you're watching a loved one suffer, or you're carrying burdens that feel too heavy for your shoulders. Today, I want to share with you a truth that will transform how you see God's heart toward your family's healing. In the Gospel of Matthew, we encounter a moment that reveals the very essence of who Jesus is and what he desires for our families. The verse reads, "Then Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease among the people." Matthew 9:35. This isn't just a historical account. It's a revelation of God's unchanging character and his passionate desire to bring wholeness to every area of your life. Notice that Jesus didn't just heal some sickness or certain diseases. The text explicitly states he healed all kinds of sickness and all kinds of disease. This means no condition was too complex, no family situation too broken, no generational pattern too entrenched for his healing power. Your diabetes, your child's anxiety, your spouse's depression, your parent's addiction, none of these intimidate the great physician. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and his healing power hasn't diminished one bit since he walked the dusty roads of Palestine. But here's what many miss about this verse. Jesus wasn't operating from a clinic or waiting for people to make appointments. He went about actively seeking opportunities to heal and restore families. This reveals a God who doesn't wait passively for us to get our act together before he moves. He's already moving toward your family with healing in his wings, searching for faith to connect with his power. Your situation isn't a surprise to him. It's an opportunity for his glory to be displayed. The context surrounding this verse shows us that Jesus had just called Matthew, a tax collector, demonstrating that no family background disqualifies you from God's healing touch. He had just raised a ruler's daughter from the dead and healed a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years, showing that both sudden tragedy and long-term suffering are within his ability to heal. Your family story, no matter how complicated, fits perfectly into God's plan for restoration and wholeness. When we cry out, "God, heal me and my family," we're not asking for something foreign to his nature. We're asking him to do what he loves to do most: bring life where there's been death, hope where there's been despair, and wholeness where there's been brokenness. His healing isn't limited to physical ailments. It encompasses emotional wounds, relational fractures, financial devastation, and spiritual emptiness. Every dimension of your family's life is within the scope of his healing power. Some of you have been praying this prayer for years, wondering if God has forgotten your address. But understand this: timing in God's kingdom isn't delay, it's precision. Sometimes he allows us to reach the end of our human resources so that when his healing comes, there's no question about who deserves the credit. Your long wait isn't evidence of his absence. It's proof that something glorious is being prepared. The healing Jesus offers your family goes beyond temporary relief. It's transformational restoration. When he heals, he doesn't just remove the problem. He redeems it for his glory and your family's testimony. The very thing that tried to destroy your family becomes the platform for your ministry to other hurting families. Your scars become your credentials to speak hope into someone else's hopelessness. Today, I want you to shift from begging God to heal your family to thanking him that he already desires to do so. Stop approaching him like a reluctant deity who needs to be convinced, and start relating to him as the loving father who is more concerned about your family's wholeness than you are. His heart breaks over what breaks your family, and his power is activated by faith, not desperation. Right now, wherever you are, place your hands over your heart and declare, "Jesus, you are the healer of my family. What you did in this verse, you will do in my home. Every sickness, every disease, every broken relationship, every financial struggle. I release it all to your healing power. Your family's greatest days aren't behind you. They're ahead of you because the healer is already at work.